How's it going, y'all? Back with another one. Today, I wanted to do a little follow-up on a video I made, I wouldn't say over a year ago, but it's been almost a year, back when I was trying to make tutorials on basically how to study references. And in that one, I was mostly just doing studies on stuff I found off a reference site, just 20 seconds, 30-second blocks here and there, but mostly just sketched out. Nothing to do with the inking process. And I've been meaning to get back into Clip Studio. I primarily use Procreate because it's convenient for me in my process, because I'm more often than not outside and on the go. But I figured a lot of people use Clip Studio or other apps that are just like it. And for the brushes, the ones I'm using when it comes to this inking right here is mostly from Cole Hairless Cat on Instagram. I think his brush pack is like $5 if it's not free itself. So if you can afford it, or if not, you can find something that's similar, like a default gel pen, and it'll get the job done when it comes to inking and rendering, at least to me. When it comes down to my style and the way I like to ink, it's more so a bunch of push and pull. Like, I might have this screen up and also have a reference for other artists that have a similar style to me, and I'm just out there finagling about trying to figure out which is the best way to get a certain corner or crevice. So for me personally, I like to just start with the outside of the form, a little push and pull. Like, I might take something from one area and put it in another, and play with the line thickness and line quality, just to give it a nice balance, see where I personally like it. And I like to make the under sketch layer a lower opacity of like pink, sometimes blue, but not too harsh to where it's hurting my eyes, but just right enough for me to pull from, essentially. Originally, this piece was just gonna stay on my iPad, but I figured, why not go ahead and just make this little mini tutorial, if you will, because this is a mermaid piece and I wanted to try my hand in another fish I didn't do last year, and I chose to mandarin fish. I wanted to just play with its colors, but seeing as the pose I took was rather simple, I went ahead and chose to make this, just uploaded it to my Mac and went to work from there. But this same process can be applied in any program. You don't have to do it in just Clip Studio. That's just what I prefer, at least when I'm working on my laptop. But you can do it in programs like Critter. I tried that out before I had my Photoshop subscription back in undergrad. I was definitely using it for free back then. Or you can even try stuff like, I know there's plenty of programs out there, and personally I use Affinity, the Affinity suite. Like, it's free now. I had the paid version. I use it mostly to just edit photos when I'm doing my photography or line up my pages for my comic, but I think it probably still works the same. It's all about practicing and finding out a process that works for you. Granted, inking wasn't always my favorite part of the process. I used to hate it, but now it's more so, I wouldn't even call it tolerable. I learned to find fun in it, especially if it's like a piece that I know, like, I'll just kill it, especially when it comes to the undersketch. Like, if your sketch is good, then your inks are going to be even better, if that makes sense. Who knows? Maybe I'll do another one in the future, another tutorial, where I'm going over inking certain, like, whether it be clothes, environments, action, pose to dynamic, you name it. But we're nearing the end for this one. If I do another tutorial soon, it'll probably be over coloring, because coloring and rendering, that is, to me, my personal favorite part of the process, because it's the finish line and you get to just have fun with it. But thank you all for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.